Hey, what's up you guys, it's Forge here and we are back with another Minecraft mod review, and Christmas is over now guys. I'd just like to wish you one more time, I hope you guys had a great Christmas, a very Merry Christmas. But yeah, I'm sorry for this one being slightly late, but I didn't really have time to record it, to be honest with you, and do the research, etc. So let's go ahead and get into the video. Okay guys, so if we come over into this chest here, we're going to see the first thing we're going to need, and that is this ME pattern terminal, and this is made with a crafting terminal and an engineering processor. So if I grab this guy, and you have to place him on a cable, and so you can see everything in your terminal like so, and you can see you have this little interface down here. Now before you can do that, you're going to need the blank pattern, and you're going to need quite a few of these guys, depends how much you want to do autocrafting. Also, I forgot to mention, today we are doing autocrafting and stuff like that. So yeah, this blank pattern takes 3 glowstone, 3 iron, 2 quartz glass, and a piece of Certus quartz, and we'll just grab these guys and place them in this slot here where the blank patterns go. And so to set up your crafting recipes, you're going to want to make sure it's on crafting, not processing, because processing is a different thing we will get into later. And say I wanted to make a crafting table, I grab this forward, put it like this, and we can use all dictionary, or we can make it so if it's on this, it means that only oak wood can be used. If it's on this, it means any wood can be used, but it doesn't really matter. So we're going to grab this pattern now, and as you can see, when it's in there, it's a crafting table. When it's in my bar, it's one of these. If I press shift, it turns into a crafting table. If I shift and right click, I can clear the pattern and put it back in. And so we'll just make that guy. The next thing you're going to need is the molecular assembler, and this takes 4 iron ingots, 2 quartz glass, a crafting table, a formation core, and an annihilation core. If we go ahead and grab one of these molecular assemblers, all you have to do is power it, and I can put this guy in here. You can just do this, or there are other things you can do with this molecular assembler. And if you grab an export bus, which I showed you how to make before, which I definitely recommend you go and check out my other series, all the other videos on this dude, on this thing. And yeah, if I just pump these guys in like so, it'll make me a crafting table and start again. Also, yeah, guys, if you haven't seen my other ones, which I was just trying to say a minute ago whilst also with another thought in my mind, I definitely recommend you go and check out my other AE tutorials, part 1, 2, and 3, before you check out this guy, because this is part 4 now, and you might have missed some stuff, crafting some stuff, etc. But yeah, as you can see, this thing's making crafting tables. It can only hold 1 in its inventory at once. But also, you can use these acceleration cards, which I also showed you how to make before in the previous one, so I think it's 5 of them. Yeah. And if I go like this, then it makes it instantly pretty much. So yeah, I'm just gonna turn that import, I'm just gonna leave it like that, so it'll import a few more. So there you go, we have some crafting tables. So there you go, we have auto-crafted crafting tables if we want unlimited crafting tables. Now the next thing we'll do is a little more advanced, so let's get into that. Okay guys, so now that we've got basic auto-crafting out of the way, we're gonna go into some more advanced auto-crafting, and for this you're gonna need a few channels. So I suggest you set up a better channel setup, which I haven't actually shown you guys yet. But one I like to use is just, you can do this in any size. You can do a 3x3 like so. You can do a 5x5. I just like to use this ring like this. But this obviously takes quite a bit of power. I believe that's 5 high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. But the thing about these guys is you can't actually have it as like a proper grid, because if they try to go more than one way basically, so it can go like that, and I think that's connected, but as soon as it goes there, you can see this guy's blanked out. So I like to use this design here, and if we just cable this connected to here, so there you go, we have quite a few channels here guys now, although it's being funky. My system just went down. We're not providing enough energy. Confused. Do I need to get rid of this guy and then go like this? Yeah, let's get rid of that controller. Okay, so you have your controller set up now, which I definitely recommend you have a bigger controller when you want to do this. So the first thing we're going to need, I'm going to get rid of these as well, is the crafting unit, and this is just a crafting piece, and also it can be used in the multi-block structures. You're going to want more than one of these, and I'll show you how I recommend you set them up. You can probably find better ways of doing these, but this is how I personally do it. And yeah, this takes 4 iron ingots, 2 calculation, 1 logic processor, and 2 fluix cable, and you're going to need a few of these guys. The next thing you're going to want is some crafting co-processing units. These allow for more crafts at once. It adds more bytes to your system, basically. Well, no, this doesn't add. This allows. This speeds up autocrafting. Let me just cut that out. This speeds up autocrafting, and basically it allows more items to be moved at once. Basically, I think that's the gist I got from it. And this is made with a crafting unit and engineering process, and you're going to need a few of these, depends how good you want your system to be, really. And the basic level crafting storage, which gives you, I believe, corresponding to the drives, which I don't actually remember the numbers, 1024 bytes of crafting storage. The 1K crafting storage, this gives you 1024 bytes. And this is made with a crafting unit and a 1K storage. So if I grab these guys, I can just go like these. And yeah, you're going to want, you can have a 3x3 of these, but I like to alternate between, they also have to be in a perfect cube, I should add. And this is basically what I like to do. You can have it, either have it 3x3 or 2x2. And you're only going to want probably 2 layers of this, like so. Or you can have it 3x3. And you're going to want multiple of these just because of the way that it works. And then you're going to need some interfaces like so, and if I just go like that and like that, and then I'm going to need some of these molecular assemblers, and you can stack a few of these on if you want. It's up to you, really. There's no, well, there is a kind of a limit, but I like to go 4 high, I believe, and also I tend to bury this stuff in the ground like that. I like to go. And then yeah, this is basically what I do. If I connect these up to the system there, and I don't know if that's too many channels, to be honest with you guys. But yeah, these should be online, but I don't know if I have enough channels for 2, so I'll just disconnect this guy completely, and I'll see if I have enough channels. Let me grab some smart cable, actually. That'd be the smart thing to do. We'll use dense as well, just because. We are using 8 of 32 channels. These take channels. No, I believe it's the interfaces that take channels. None of the rest of the stuff does, I don't think. But yeah, and that is your autocrafting setup. And you can have as many of these as you like, as long as you have the channels to support them, basically. So yeah, if we go ahead and come in here and we grab our crafting table thing and place it in the interface, like so, in the patterns place. If I come into here, take out all my crafting tables, and I can see I have crafting table. Let's do number of items. Crafting table, craft. If we want 1, we go 1, and sends the stuff over to one of these 2 crafters, 3 crafters, and it crafts it up, basically, in the thing. So say I wanted to make something else, I don't know, furnaces maybe, so let's grab some cobble out of here, and we'll grab some, I guess we'll just grab some jungle wood as well, so you can make, you know how to make jungle wood now, and you know how to make cobble like so. So yeah, that's how you make that stuff, and we'll throw that in there, and we put these guys in the same interfaces. It will optimize all of those guys. So if we go, we'll go 10 of those, I guess. It'll craft 12, obviously. We'll go, let's go, how many can I make? I can make 8. Yeah, I don't have enough cobble, so let's stick a bit more cobble in here, and we'll just go 10 of those. So you guys will see this guy is working on making furnaces, and so is this guy, so it speeds up the craft as well. It's also the co-processing units allow more things to be crafted per thing. But also, if we try to do a craft too big, so say I stuck a bunch of cobblestone into this system. Let's see, how many furnaces can I make? Can I make 1,000? No. Anyway, crafting plan, 10,024 bytes, so no craft CPUs are available because the 1K storages are not big enough, and something's gone weird with my computer. I'll have to be right back with you guys. Okay guys, so I am back, and we were about to move on to more powerful craft storage. So you have the 4K, which holds up to 4,096 bytes, and then you have the 16K, which holds up to 16,384 bytes, and the 64, which holds 65,536 bytes of crafting storage. Basically, it gives you a bigger ability. And for this, I know I recommended the 16K for the drives, but for this I recommend 64K because they boost your system's power by a lot. So I'd need 8,000 cobblestone to craft that. Let's just go like this. We'll get rid of those and we'll just go 100. So yeah, you can see 1,024 bytes are going to be used for that. What if I wanted to craft 110? Then 1,124 bytes are going to be used, and as you can see, it's going to optimize all of these guys to do it. And then if I wanted a crafting table at the same time, let's go 10 of those. No CP coprocessors or CPUs available, but if I move this crafting table pattern up to here, let's say, then I'd be able to use that at the same time. That's why I recommend you spread out your crafting jobs like amongst interfaces. So if you wanted a multi-stage craft, say you wanted to make signs, you'd put sticks in here, wood in there, and then you'd have the signs in a different one again. So then if you want, but you're not likely to craft furnaces when you're making signs, you could stick the same furnace pattern as in, you get my train of thought. That's what I tend to do anyway. And you can have loads of these crafts in your system. As you can see, we now have 110 furnaces and 1 crafting table. So yeah, the next thing we have is the crafting monitor, and that is made with a storage monitor and a crafting unit. And this guy is just for looks, really. So if I probably don't want to take that out. Better off taking that guy out. As you can see, there's a crafting guy there. So if we wanted to craft, say, a few more furnaces, so let's go like 20 furnaces. You can see the craft going on in there is 10 furnaces, and you can see the progress of them. That's basically all the crafting monitor does. But yeah, I don't tend to use that because I don't find it that useful. Also, if you don't have enough of these guys, you can use these guys, these crafting units, to fill in the spots. But I tend to just upgrade straight away because you tend to have that many resources when you play in modded, just off the tip of your fingers. So the last thing I want to show you guys is the ME interface terminal, and then we're going to get into autocrafting other things other than just crafting recipes. So the interface terminal is made with ME interface, illuminated panel, and an engineering processor. And if we go stick this guy by here next to there, we can see all of the molecular assemblers available to us. And we can see all of the interfaces, basically all of these interfaces and what they're attached to, and it gives us like all the patterns, so we can move these guys around in here and place them in like so. So the furnace has been moved somewhere else, no idea where. There. So yeah, that's basically what that guy does. It allows you to put patterns in. So yeah. Okay guys, so the next thing I want to show you is how to autocraft using the furnace, so how to autocraft iron ore, etc. So I have some iron ore in here, we have some iron ingots, but I don't want that. So the first thing you want to do is switch this guy over to processing pattern, and you're going to use 1 iron ore equals an iron ingot, but I don't have one in my inventory. Do I? Nope. So yeah, I did try this with coal before. It doesn't work if you put the coal in here because the coal goes into a different import slot. So that's how you do that. And then I'm gonna actually elevate this furnace just by 1, and we're gonna put the guy here and an interface on there, and then we're gonna stick this pattern into there. You can also see the furnace if I connect the interface up to the system in here. So that's how you do that guy, and then you're gonna go again, export bus and export coal out of the system, like so. But I'm just gonna chuck some in there for now. But yeah, if I just remove a bit, coal start moving out into the system and into there. And now just to get the stuff back into the system, you're gonna use an import bus, not export, and just go like so, and that should pull anything from the bottom out. So if I wanted to craft an iron ingot, and I wanted to craft like 16, I guess, because that'll use my coal evenly, then the iron ore will get sent over to this furnace and then get pulled out. The coal will be restocked there, and it'll be pulled out via this import bus and into the system. It's also shown in this crafting monitors what's being done as well. But yeah, also if you come up here and click on this crafting status button, it'll show you the current craft going on and how long it's approximately going to take. So yeah, that's how you autocraft with a furnace, and this works the same for any item in the game. Okay, you guys, so the next thing I'd like to show you how to do is to semi-automate these inscriber, just because there is no good way to automate it unless you have other mods in it. And we'll have it just right here. So we'll have 3 of these guys, like so. And we'll have a guy there, a guy there, and a guy there. We'll have the silicon and that guy there. Oh, we have 2 printed silicon. Oh yeah, because it was making them, wasn't it? So then we'll have the import bus coming from there, going into here. This will be connected up via here. Like that. This will all be connected up like that. And we'll have some interfaces right here. And let me just cancel that craft. And for this guy, oh, don't want that. This is the silicon guy, okay. So we want you to make that, if I'm correct. We have some printed silicon here. So it should go into here, and that's online this time. And just import it. Yeah, import it back into the system. There you go. So there you go, we got printed silicon. There's some weird channel thing going on there. Okay, so for the next thing, we want the gold one, obviously. So we're going to automate that. I'm probably just going to edit out what just happened, guys. So, you know, if you have no idea what I'm on about, it means I edited it out. So there you go, the gold guy's going to come in and then obviously export like that. Import into the system like so. So if I want to craft a printed logic circuit, that should work as well. So it should come into here, work this guy, and import into the system. Now this is the tricky bit here, getting this guy to work. So we're going to need some redstone and we're going to need printed silicon. Now this isn't ideal, but this is the only way I could find to do it. So the printed silicon has to come in from the bottom, so we're just going to export that guy like that. The redstone has to come in from the side, so we're just going to have a constant supply of that coming in as well. And now you guys can see why I said this isn't very efficient. And then we're going to use the different types of, basically just for this one, we're going to use that guy to come through like this, and we'll have this printed, no, we just need that to turn into that. That's basically the idea here. So this isn't ideal, but it's the only way I've found to be able to do it. So we connect these guys up to the system, like so. So these should be on. So as you can see, there's redstone and printed silicon in there. And if I just go, I want to make one of these logic processors, it'll say, oh, I need one of these guys. And it'll also need the redstone and printed silicon. But there's no good way to say I need it, basically. And that should make its way into here, hopefully. Hopefully. What are you doing? This is why I hate automating this stuff, because it's so janky. Is this guy on? How many channels are we using here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This should be under the channel limit. Maybe. It's saying it wants to craft it, but it's not crafting it. That's right, I think. This is strange, I must say. So yeah, this is the best way I could come up with automating it, although it's really not working. Oh, it's because it has to go in the top part, isn't it? There you go, that's my problem. It has to go in through the top. There you go. Okay, and this guy makes the circuit, and voila, it should pull it in now. Except I didn't put an input bus in, so you guys will just have to ignore that. There you go, and it pulls it in, and voila, we have one. And that's how to automate inscribers. Gosh, that was painful and difficult, let's be completely honest, guys. And I think that's all I have to show you to automate. You can automate the creation of the pure Certus and stuff, but that's really not worth automating unless you have other mods in. And once I've done this full mod review, I'll probably show you guys how to Autocraft using thermal expansion or Ender.io. So yeah guys, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to leave a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and leave a comment down below. I hope you guys found it useful. It was quite derpy because AE2's pretty awkward mod to work with. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time for part 5. Bye bye.